Hello, my name is Shekira. Welcome to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and also follow my social medias down below in the description box. Today's video is going to be how I found out about my firstborn and my secondborn pregnancy, and also how my mom found out about my first pregnancy. So my firstborn, she is about to be 7 years old, and I found out about her in April, and I gave birth to her in August. So a normal day working at Kroger. I was a cashier. Normally working as a cashier, sometimes you hold your pee for maybe like 1 or 2 hours. It just depends, because you can't keep leaving the register. You have a lot of customers, and my location that I was at, it was very popular, so it was non-stop. So this specific day, I was maybe holding my urine for about 2 hours. So after they called the rush or code 5, I asked my boss, can I go to the restroom? We have 2 restrooms. It's one downstairs by the bakery where the customers use, and then we have the upstairs one, which is by the lounge where the customers can sit down, warm their food up, and enjoy, the couches, the TV. And through the lounge is a door that enters the break room, and then another restroom. So normally I like using the restroom upstairs because it's cleaner. So use the restroom, and if anybody knows, when you hold your pee too long, you might get a stomach pain because your bladder has been, constricted for so long. So I knew eventually I was going to have some pain because I was holding it for 2 hours. So I'm coming out the restroom, and I feel the pain. I'm like, okay. Then it hits me where at this point I am crouched over. I'm crying. I am sitting down in the lounge, and I cannot move. Like, it's extremely painful. Like 1 out of 10, it felt like 20 plus. Like I was dying. Like it hurted so freaking bad. So in this time frame, they called me over the announcement, and about 5 minutes passed by, and I text my stepdad, and I was like, I'm in excruciating pain. Can you come get me? He calls me, and he was like, if I can come get you and I can leave, I will call you back. If not, call the ambulance and have them take you to the hospital. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I hang up with him, 10 minutes pass, and an employee come up, just to check on me to see where I'm at. So they see that I'm in pain. They let the manager know, and the manager come upstairs and ask me, do I need to leave? Am I okay? I was like, I'm about to call the ambulance, because by that time, maybe like 20 minutes passed by, and my stepdad, he sends a text saying that I'm not able to leave. So ambulance come in about 5 minutes. So in so much pain. Like, I wouldn't wish this pain on anybody. This pain is equivalent to labor pain. So I'm rushed to the ER. They go to the reception, to the desk. They, ask my name, sign me, check me in and everything. They ask me questions. Is it possible that I could be pregnant? I'm like, no. At this time, I'm on birth control. So I know it's not possible. And TMI, normally my periods last maybe like 5 days. I give myself 2 additional days to make sure I'm smelling good, feeling good, everything. And I'm used to that. Late at this time, it was still coming every month, but they were lighter, and they were only lasting about 3 days. So I didn't pay no attention to it. But what I'm about to get into is how I found I was pregnant. So I waited in the waiting room for about give or take about 5-10 minutes. Still in pain, excruciating pain. They call me back, and they take my vitals, blood pressure, temperature, everything. The nurse asked me the same question: is it possible to get pregnant? I'm like, no. She asked me to go take a piss test. So I go take I give a sample of my urine, and she was like, we're gonna call you back and get you a room in just a second. Give us a minute. So it was kind of packed that day in also, like, it was real packed that day. But they actually was moving kind of fast. I would say about another 10 minutes they called me back. So I get put in a room. They told me to get in a gown and just like undress from the top up. Like, I didn't have to get like undressed but down below. So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say. I'm scared. I'm still in pain. It's like, literally, this pain is so excruciating. Like, and it's like, it's right here. Like, it's so painful. So finally, 3 people come in. It's the nurse, the doctor, and the Medicaid person. The doctor introduced the Medicaid person. She said she's gonna come back up in here later after we finish. I just want you to show her and everything so you can see her face and y'all get acquainted. So I'm like, okay, cool. They at this moment, the Medicaid lady leaves out, and the nurse, she gives me pain to antibiotics to help with the pain. They say the test came back that you're pregnant, and also you have a UTI. A UTI is basically your bladder is inflamed from holding your urine too long. So I get the antibiotics. It helps a little bit, but it's still in pain. But it's a little more like bearable. When they came in, they had this machine. I didn't know what it was at the time, but it was for ultrasound. So they asked me a couple questions. I'm like, no, I'm on birth control. I'm still taking them. She was like, well, you're gonna have to stop taking them altogether because you're gonna be at risk with the child, with the baby. So they do the ultrasound. Guess how far along I was? 5 months in 3 days. Mind you, on birth control, still bleeding. It did limit the days that I normally be, but it was like no norm to me. I graduated in 2014. I had her in 2015. So like the next year around, like I said, I found out in April. I had her in August of 2015. So around this time, I'm still fit. I got a 6-pack. My stomach is small. With a slim person, if they eat, you might get a little pudge, and then it goes down. So I've never had a stomach. I still had a 6-pack, and then I'll eat, and then the next morning it's back flat. So I'm not expecting me to be pregnant. I'm not having no mood swings, no nausea, no nothing. But for her to tell me that I am 5 months and 3 days, I was shocked. Of course I'm doing my thing, but I'm on birth control, so I'm not expecting to get pregnant, So she's like, do you have any prenatal care or anything? I'm like, no ma'am, how if I was on birth control? So she asked me, did I miss any days or anything? I'm like, yes. Like, normally I have a alarm on my phone where it's set for 8 o'clock. So I get up in the morning, it lets me know, okay, take the pill. But the thing is, with me, sometimes I don't eat breakfast, so the pills are strong where if you don't have nothing on your stomach, you're going to throw up if you don't have a meal with it. So if I don't eat breakfast, I don't take the pill. So the whole day will go by. I might eat lunch or dinner, and then like I'm about to get ready for bed, I'm like, oh dang, I forgot to take the pill. So I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take the one I missed the next day, so I take both of them together. So she's saying the times that you double up on the pill, that's the most fertile time. And if you had intercourse during that time that you doubled up or you missed that pill, that's your most fertile time, and that's probably when I got pregnant. So didn't know that. So if you are taking pills and you do double up and you miss a day, use a condom. or some type of protection. And yeah, so crazy, unexpected. I'm just like, wow. So they set me up with some prenatal vitamins, and they set me up with some more antibiotics that I had to pick up. They leave out. The Medicaid lady comes in. She sets me up with the Medicaid, and she said I'll receive a Medicaid card in like a couple weeks. So moving forward, now I know I'm pregnant. I'm working everything. Um, Work did get a little harder. I got bigger, of course, and it's crazy because like I didn't have a stomach, like I said, and it's like once I started taking the prenatal vitamins, and I found out about her, it was like literally one day I just rolled over with a big old stomach. It was like amazing. Like she was hiding that whole time. And once I found out and started doing what I was supposed to do, taking the vitamins, going get checkup, that's when she just popped out like, boom, I'm here, mommy. So I started wearing big clothes and everything. So my mom, she never knew how she found out. So I was 19 at the time. I had her when I was 20. So when you like 18 and younger, when the mail come, it says to the parent of so and so, right? So that came in, and the Medicaid information. I just so happened to be coming downstairs when the mail got delivered to go get some water and a snack, right? So in the mix of walking back to go back upstairs, my mom's opening up the letter, and she's like, my brother, he had CHIP, and then it had my name, and it said Medicaid. So she's like, what you got Medicaid for? And she say, sit down. So I sit down on the arm of the couch. Now I'm nervous because I know for sure the Medicaid is pregnancy Medicaid, because that's what they signed me up for in the hospital. So I didn't get comfortable and sit down all the way in this couch. I sat on the arm of the couch because I knew she was gonna yell. I knew she was gonna be mad. And so she flipped to the other page. The other page gives you more details. Pregnancy Medicaid. You pregnant? What? Why did you see this pregnancy Medicaid? I was like, cause I'm pregnant. And she was like, how many months are you? So at that time I was still 5 months, but I was like a couple weeks more. Like I was almost 6 months. So she stopped talking to me for a while. I took that or whatever. Reason why she was so mad was because you know how that you have that generational cursed child. That's me. So I broke the cycle. I finished high school. I was very successful. Wasn't getting in trouble. Wasn't nothing. It wasn't ideal for me to get pregnant. I was supposed to go straight from high school, get a job, go straight to college. So this was not in her plan. So she was very upset. But moving on forward, how I found out about my second born. I'm not going to do a bump update right now. I'm not going to show it, but I will do it in the next video, or maybe a video after this, another video after this one. But I found out I was pregnant at 3 weeks. So at 3 weeks, I didn't know that I was pregnant. My fiance, he knew that I was pregnant because I'm with the little titty committee. So you know, he noticed. He's like, your boobs are getting bigger. I'm like, no. I'm just like, no, I've always had small boobs. I'm like, no, that's not okay. And then the next thing he noticed was my stomach. Like I said, I was still small. I might not have the abs and everything, but I was fit. I had like maybe a little 2-pack, and you can see the sidelines where, you know, I'm still fit. And I'm like, no. So he kept sending it, and then he just bought me a test, and he was like, take it. So I took a test, and it came back positive. Boy, I was so freaking excited. Reason why, my firstborn is 7 years old. I was on birth control for 5 years. So I'm excited. She's excited. She's been wanting another sibling, but like I told her before, You can't just be laying down with anybody. You gotta make sure it's the proper person, and I'm gonna have that support. So I am happy that I am having another baby. Um, my first ultrasound seeing the baby was at 6 weeks, and I am so excited. I'm not gonna tell you the gender at this moment. Probably when I do a bump update, I will say the gender and everything, or a bump showing. I'm gonna say the gender and everything, and give more details about us. This was a planned pregnancy, so yeah, I'm super excited. I'm not gonna say the due date, but all that is going to be coming in the next video. But I'm super excited. My second born is here. I'm super excited. Me and my daughter been waiting for the longest. It just had to be the right moment. So the moment is here. Thank you for in advance for if anybody do comment down below, congratulations or anything. I appreciate you for watching. Please comment any video ideas or anything that you do want to see. You will be seeing my firstborn, and I will be doing a vlog of my birth and many more videos. So please stay tuned. Like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Shekira again, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.